Hello fans, Damian Nelson from Pro Wrestling Report here with this wrap-up of WWE Summerslam 2009, a pay-per-view that was excellent in its execution, its delivery, and its overall big-time feel. Great effort by WWE tonight, where we saw a brand new World Heavyweight Champion in CM Punk, and we saw who CM Punk's next opponent will be defending that World Heavyweight title, and that man is a returning Undertaker. Some of the highlights of this pay-per-view show with the big, obvious return of D-Generation X. They took over from the beginning of the show, and then what a tremendous and amazing entrance they made into the arena. Epic in nature, that entrance that D-Generation X made. And I gotta even admit, after all I've said about the return of DX to WWE, this was probably one of the best returns, if not the best return they've had, and one of the best deliveries of a team, of a duo that we have ever seen. Michael Cole let out about 5 different vintages tonight, so this will be a vintage wrap-up of WWE SummerSlam 2009. Legacy proves their place. Legacy proves their place tonight in that match with DX. More on that in a minute. The ECW title gets completely crapped on in several ways, and WWE plays with our minds and does so extremely well in the main event between John Cena and Randy Orton. The opening contest was for the Intercontinental Championship. It was Rey Mysterio versus Dolph Ziggler. Rey Mysterio able to win that matchup. However, Dolph Ziggler proved again how he is a man who I think is the next big star in WWE. This was a tremendous wrestling matchup. Fantastic delivery and execution by both Rey Mysterio and Dolph Ziggler. A great opener, a solid opener. So many opportunities for Dolph Ziggler to have won that match. However, it would be Rey Mysterio winning in the end. Jack Swagger versus MVP. This match was pretty much a match where they went through the motions. Lost a lot of buzz from that opening matchup between Mysterio and Ziggler. However, it wasn't a bad match at all. I think it did what it needed to do, and MVP getting the win in that matchup. Next contest was for the Unified Tag Team Championships, as Jericho, with brand new, very slick theme music, much better than the mishmash that they had after forming a team and up until last week. They go up against Crime Time. This match was very good as well, a very good tag team match from WWE. And JTG, I said a long time ago, he is a great performer in that ring, and he got to shine a bit more tonight. Excellent finishing sequence with JTG powering out of the walls of Jericho, and then the big right hand from the Big Show, sending JTG back in, and Jericho getting the pin. They remain the tag team champions. Jericho, the team that wins this matchup. Kane versus the great Khali, a short match, but a match that pretty much did about what it was expected to do, which was fill some time. Kane wins that matchup after pulling Rajan Singh into the ring, who is, Khali's brother. Kane wins that matchup. D-Generation X versus Legacy. I alluded to it earlier. Legacy, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase showed up. They delivered a tremendous challenge to D-Generation X. And let's not get lost in the fact that it's DX. Let's point out that it's 2 of the top performers in the company, Shawn Michaels and Triple H. This match was absolutely excellent between those two. I talked about the entrance of DX early on, dominating the matchup were Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase. It was not a squash match. It was not a match where DX came in and dominated. It was a match that was competitive, a match where Legacy seemingly had a chance, and a match where at the end of the day, D-Generation X did get the win in that contest. Again, a tremendous matchup. 2 great tag team matchups on this card, and many people, including myself, saying WWE doesn't have much of a tag team division. The ECW title was on the line as Christian took on William Regal. You can't really call it a match because after the bell, Christian nails the kill switch. 1, 2, 3. William Regal loses the match. Christian walks out, still the ECW champion. William Regal came down to the ring with Ezekiel Jackson and Vladimir Kozlov. They did a beatdown after the matchup. It seems like we're seeing the alliance of a new group of those 3 men on ECW. John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. This one played all kinds of mind games with the fans at home and the fans in Los Angeles, California. John Cena was pretty much absent for the most part of the beginning of the matchup. Randy Orton dominating in a slow, methodical, but deliberate pace. And then shoving the referee to get disqualified, walks out with his belt. Lillian announces that McMahon has extended and continued this match, and it will go forward, and if Randy Orton is disqualified, he would lose the WWE Championship. Well, then Randy Orton decides it's time to walk away. He grabs the belt and begins to walk out, taking a count out. Lillian then tells us that Vince McMahon has ordered this match to continue, and if Randy Orton loses by count out, he will lose the WWE Championship. And then from there, they started to play more tricks with us. You thought it would be obvious at this point that John Cena would win the match. John Cena would have to win the match. That would not be the case. Randy Orton still the WWE Champion after a fan jumps into the ring and attacks the referee during the STFU that Cena had on Orton. Confusion ensues, and the match continues. Orton nails an RKO on Cena from outside the ring, then gets back into the ring, nails another RKO, gets the 1-2-3, the pin, the win. John Cena loses, not able to capture the WWE Championship. Randy Orton walks out of SummerSlam, still the WWE Champion. Again, very well played and very well done by WWE. For this pay-per-view and this matchup for the WWE Championship. I'm interested to see, and I'm sure we'll find out soon enough who that fan was, and I'll admit it, if I'm wrong, then my fault on that, but they never pay attention to the fans when they jump into the ring, and usually the performers attack, and they certainly don't show the fan being carried out. So, but again, excellently executed, great delivery, well done, and John Cena not able to capture the WWE Championship. The main event was the TLC match between CM Punk and Jeff Hardy. As I said earlier, CM Punk is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Jeff Hardy not able to succeed in his fifth TLC matchup. It was a swanton off the top of a 20-foot ladder through the ECW announce table that ended the match in essence, where CM Punk was then able to climb to the top of the ladder. Jeff Hardy refusing the service of the medical technicians with the collar and the stretcher, climbing to the top of that ladder as well, finally getting knocked off. CM Punk grabs the World Heavyweight Championship belt, and he is the new champion. Jeff Hardy then disappears, and we hear the music of The Undertaker. The Undertaker, who returns on the same pay-per-view that the man who he wrestled at WrestleMania 25 returned, Shawn Michaels. Undertaker returns, comes up through the bottom of the ring, attacks CM Punk, basically a choke slam, stands tall in the ring, then walks out with pyros. Undertaker versus Punk is a way to quietly get rid of the Jeff Hardy storyline. Remember, guys, this rumored to be Jeff Hardy's last event with WWE. He may be at TV this week, though, for a send-off. Again, SummerSlam was tremendous. Certainly the pay-per-view of the month for the month of October, August. But you get to go to the website, pwrshow.com, and vote for yourself. Tell us exactly what you thought of this show, and also tell us which pay-per-view you thought was best, whether it be TNA Hard Justice or WWE SummerSlam. We will be live on 540 ESPN and streaming at pwrshow.com Monday night after WWE Raw. Be sure to come on over and join the discussion about WWE SummerSlam and all the latest wrestling news. An excellent pay-per-view from WWE was WWE SummerSlam. For the Pro Wrestling Report, this is Damian Nelson signing off. We'll see you tomorrow night live on 540 ESPN and pwrshow.com.